Hey, how you guys doing? My name's Vincent, aka Vinsanity. I want to tell you a little bit about what I'm doing in the future, how I plan to help reduce the cost of living for most Americans, hopefully, eventually. Well, what I'm trying to do is my dream for the past 20 or so years was to be a community builder and try to help people who are homeless, disabled vets who are homeless, other veterans and so forth who need affordable housing. Part of what really inspires me to do this is being a former veteran myself and being homeless on 3 different occasions. So it's pretty rough go when you're homeless, and you have nobody helping you out or you don't have any money. One of the things I want to free people up, the biggest living expense for all of us is rent and mortgage. And I believe that people like me, people like you, could get houses like this, buy them for pennies on the dollars because the banks have repossessed them, they're not doing anything with them. We could fix them up, turn them over to people, groups of people who are otherwise living on the street or otherwise taking all their discretionary income and spending it on rent and mortgage and not having any money for education or health care. So if we could pick up houses like this, rebuild them, put in like the groups of people or whatever, and where they could have an affordable, or the rents or the mortgage would be like, say, a quarter or a third of what they would be spending otherwise, then they could use their extra discretionary income to purchase health care, investments, money for their own education. So my dream is to be able for us to help each other without trying to raise the tax base or go into national debt. We could basically help each other without getting the government involved. That's what I'd like to do. So this is what I'm going to be raising money to purchase this house. I've been trying to contact the bank, and that's what I'm going to do. So if the community, if we own this property outright, we could charge whatever rent we wanted, or we could charge whatever mortgage we wanted, and we could charge interest rate, just let's say 1 point above the prime, instead of 6%, 9% that the banks are doing. In the future, just to make it clear, I'm not against banks entirely. I'm not against landlords. But I'd love to see, imagine like 75% of these properties owned by us, or groups of individuals who are looking to give affordable housing for their friends, their family, so we can have an affordable lifestyle. So the question comes up from a lot of people, how serious I am about getting my mission completed. For instance, this house at the bank, some people would say the bank may want to charge you $200,000. How are you going to raise $200,000, $250,000, and then come up with the money to fix this house? Because in this day's real estate prices, this house fixed up would probably go for $500,000. So people say, how committed are you? Well, I'm so committed that if I was unable to get this house or other repo properties, I would turn my own property over to get things started. So, I mean, I owe very little on mine. I would just turn it over and live in a van, even though, quite frankly, I love my house, and I know what it's like to be homeless. There's something very comforting about having a home to go to when you've been homeless. But I'm single. I don't have a wife and kids to worry about, so it's not like I'd be dragging them out in a van to live with me. That's how committed I am. Now that you all heard the plan, if you want to get more information or help out, just contact me through the links listed below. Thanks a lot.